Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to episode number 7 of the Blackburn Rovers career. Today, we have a busy little month to get into, but first of all, let's get into player of the month for our November. Let's see who that was. Alright, looking at the calendar, like I said, we have 7 games in the month of December with the Cup game added in there. We have the first game is going to be a live commentary versus Derby County. Then the next 2 games will be the highlight games versus Swansea and Bristol City. And the last game will be a live commentary in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup versus Manchester United. And then the next 3 will be in the next episode. And as I said earlier, I think it was around September or October we were looking at him to bring him into the team. It is now the start of December. I think Alikak is ready to come into the team. So let's go ahead and promote him to the senior team. I don't know if he's necessarily going to play starting off in this month, but he will definitely get some playing time in January when the schedule gets really congested with the FA Cup comes into play. All right, with Alikak being the first youth/region player into the team, he will be eligible for a player upgrade. So anybody would like the player upgrade Alikak, please leave it down in the comments below. And whatever one gets the most likes will win that. But yeah, he is our first player that we are eligible to upgrade. All right, jumping into the action straight away. Blackburn Rovers at home at Ewood Park versus Derby County. Wayne Rooney and Derby County. They are currently in 6th place on 35 points, I do believe. We are sitting on 53. So we do have a nice little lead over them. Hopefully we can knock them out the playoff and not have to worry about them. But let's get into the game. And welcome to Ewood Park. Blackburn versus Derby County. Let's get into the game. And Blackburn get the game underway. We kind of had a slow month last month. We're hoping to get back on the high horse and continue our winning ways. We had Bradley Dack to Armstrong. Oh, he's in. Armstrong with the shot. Armstrong scores. Let's go. Adam Armstrong scores another. This man is on the hot streak. The player of the month for 2 consecutive months in a row. Scores again to start the month of December off. Great pass from Bradley Dack, though. Wonderful pass from Bradley Dack to get that off. And Adam Armstrong will score. I don't know how many goals he has on the season currently. We'll find out here in a second. That's a wonderful goal. Started off Blackburn 1, Derby 0. Over to Rothwell. Cuts it back. Bradley Dack cuts it in. Will Bradley Dack score here? He does. Let's go. Bradley Dack finally scores for me. Not a simulation game. We only sim one game, though. Bradley Dack will score. That's 12 goals, and the leading goal scorer is back on top with that goal. Bradley Dack comes and shines. 2-0 to Blackburn. What a wonderful goal. Back heel from Adam Armstrong. Just cuts it back in. Both defenders go with Adam Armstrong. Bradley Dack will put it into the back of the net. He shoots. He scores. Reminds me of someone else that used to wear the number 23. 2 added minutes before the half. Definitely think we have this one well in hand. Wayne Rooney with pass over. That is it. 2-0 at half. Let's get into the second half of this game. As Derby get the second half underway, we have a controlling lead, 2-0. And we hope to maybe add one more to it to actually ice this game away. I have been known to give up some dumb leads. Travis pass over to Gallagher. He crosses it in. Oh my gosh. Pass it over to Bradley Dack. Adam Armstrong will find Sands. Sands in on goal. Can he score his first goal of the season? Taking off the ball. Still has it though. He shoots. Saved by the people. Here's Travis. Up to Bradley Dack. Finds Armstrong. Armstrong in on goal. Cuts it back. Has a shot. Let's go, Adam Armstrong. Let's go. Second goal of the game. This man gets, if this man will get past anybody's in the back line, he's not being caught. He has too good of agility, too much pace. I mean, his ball control could be a little bit better. His shot finishing could be a little bit better, but he does score there. Makes it 3-0 to Blackburn. And this game is officially over.
This looks promising. Can they convert?
I have no clue how that just worked. I was not expecting that to work. As you can see, the zero commentary on that. Hat trick, Adam Armstrong. 11 goals on the season now for him. He has caught the goal scorer Bradley Dack, and he is 1 goal behind him now in the Golden Boot race. I don't have zero clue how that worked. Zero. I just shot thinking the ball was just going to go over. I was going to cut this out, but no. It goes in the back of net. 4-0 to Blackburn. Hat trick for Adam Armstrong. Man of the match already. That's not Bradley Dack, it's Brereton. Brereton will have a shot right for it. No, he will not. Gets the ball out, Linehan over to Elliott. This should be it. We'll just go ahead and send it up. It is 4-0. Blackburn over Derby. As Adam Armstrong will collect the match ball for his hat trick. 3 shots, 3 goals. 100% shot record. The last goal was very unexpected, as said before. And then a rare, funny instance here. Adam Armstrong and Bradley Dack both had a 10.0 match rating. Bradley Dack had 3 assists in this game, all 3 to Adam Armstrong. Adam Armstrong's only assist was to Bradley Dack. So, but anyway, they gave it to Adam Armstrong for the hat trick, so he is your man of the match for the first match of December. And all right, here comes. I'm only on this screen right here to show you the tricky part of this schedule. I want my starters to start the game for Man United. I feel like that we're in quarterfinals. I think we should push. We should probably push to make it to the finals. But we have the game against Swansea, then a 2-day break, Bristol City, then another 2-day break, and then the Man United. So we're going to play some weird side versus Swansea, and then our reserve side against Bristol, and then the starters will play against Man United. That's how I'm going to try to work this. So let's see what the team will look like for Swansea City. All right, coming to the game versus Swansea City. We are away at the Liberty Stadium. Our starting lineup is, like I said, is going to be super rotated. So we have Luton, Warler, Gold, McGlure, Atterbury, McGrew, Bennett, Dowing, Campbell, Holtby, Buckley. Cock will finally be getting his first start, and Butterworth. I keep wanting to say Buttersworth, like Mrs. Buttersworth. Probably end up calling Buttersworth throughout the whole game, but Butterworth will be starting up top once again for his 2nd game of the season, I do believe. Let's get into these highlights. All right, we start off the action here in the 8th minute. Butterworth collects the ball, passes down to Ali Cock. Ali Cock scores first goal in his young career. Ali Cox, very unexpected too. I was not expecting him to score in his first game. Gets into good positioning, gets one past the keeper. 1-0 to Blackburn. Ali Cox's first goal is against Swansea. Let's get it, boy. Let's get it. Ali tries to return the favor here to Butterworth. Butterworth completely blows the shot there. So, yeah. We've been working on training with it too, so that's the sad part about it. But it's still 1-0 to Blackburn. All right, here in the 25th minute, Ali Cock on the ball. Does a nice little step in. Has a shot with the left foot. Puts it into the back of net. 2 goals for him in his debut. Not a bad way to make your debut. Not a bad way at all. Pops it up with his right foot and strikes it with his left into the back of the net. 2-0 to Blackburn. And then here in the 85th minute, Swansea finally get a chance on goal. Great save by Luton Waller. And that is your final score. 2-0 to Celtic as Gallagher puts one. Not the best shot in the world. They really didn't have any chances. The last 10 minutes were their best minutes of the game. As said, your final score here is 2-0, 5 shots. That's kind of weird. A lot of the shots were at the end of the game anyway. So, yeah. Man of the match. Ali Cock will grab his first man of the match in his first game ever. I think this man is going to do big and wonderful things here if we can keep him. But he is your man of the match. 1 for him and 1 for Adams Armstrong. So we're 1-1 now. And coming up for the away game versus Bristol City at Ashton Gate. We once again have to rotate the side just a little bit as the team is starting to get a little tired with the 2-day break in between 2 games. So we have Walton in goal, McGlure, Grayson will get his first start, I do believe. McGrew, Bennett make up the back line. Rothwell will start in this game. Johnson, Buckley, Rockin Costello, Brereton, and then Samuel will be up top. Let's get into these highlights and see how the team does. Samuel has been an absolute gem when he does play with Brereton, so hopefully they can continue their form together. Let's get into the highlights. All right, so we started off here in the 18th minute. Bristol City have an early chance here. Great save from Walton as he gets a hand to it and puts it out for a corner kick. This was pretty much the theme of the game. Walton under fire because our back line played like absolute dog shit. Great save from him, though. Up and here in the 28th minute, we have a supposedly that was supposed to be a clearance. They have an easy 1-2 pass in, easy goal for Bristol City, 1-0 to them. And this game, like I said, this game did not go our way at all. Walton was already out of position because the clearance was absolute crap. But right before halftime, we do get a wonderful chance here, and we strike it. Goalkeeper makes it. Well, their goalkeeper played like freaking top notch. And he was the best goalkeeper in the world for this game, even though that strike was literally right at him. Here in the 51st, Ali Kok will get a chance, but he strikes it right at the keeper once again. And then he makes another unbelievable diving save from his ass. I don't understand it, how not one of them went into the goal. That would have tied the game at 1-1, but it's still 1-0 to Bristol City. And here in the 67th minute, a simple move by the Bristol City player and a wonderful strike. Where my defense was, I don't know. This man had at least 45 yards to run with nobody around him. He could have walked in and sit in that if he wanted to. 2-0 to Bristol City. And 3 minutes later, I don't know how they got the ball back so fast. Simple cross in, nobody marking him. Nobody. Absolutely nobody marking him there. Simple goal, 3-0 to Bristol City. Our first loss on the season, and it was not a pretty one at all, especially with Man United coming up next. So there is your final score, 3-0 to Bristol City over Blackburn. That was not a pretty performance. Nobody's getting player of the match for that. And we're on to the quarterfinals versus Man United. That's the next game. So let's get into that. All right, and last game of the episode, we are off to Old Trafford at Manchester United. Looks like they're going to be running a freaking beat their B squad, so I don't want to get beat super bad. I would like to keep the game competitive. Hopefully score a goal in 2-1. I'm predicting 2-1 for Man U. I don't think our team's good enough to beat Man U, even though we beat Chelsea, but they got a stupid red card. So that's the only reason we beat Chelsea. So let's get into this game and see how we do. And we're here on the rainy night at Old Trafford, the Theatre of Dreams. Man United versus Blackburn Rovers, quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Let's get into Man United's lineup. And they have De Gea in goal, Williams, Maguire, Bailey, amid Rashford, McTominay, Fred, James, Fernandez, and Elgano up top as we get the game underway. Fred passed back to Maguire. They said, I would like to not get completely smacked in this game. I have a feeling we're going to lose, but I don't want to get completely embarrassed. If we're going to go up next year, this is a team we're going to have to be competing with. So we need to keep it respectable. Pass out to Williams. Williams is free, all by himself, running. Trying to track him down. Can get the cross out. Can we not let the cross? We cannot let that happen. Are you absolutely kidding me? Absolutely kidding me with that shit. How does that even happen? How does that happen? Where's the marking? Where's the goalkeeping? Terrible goal to give up. Alright, last couple seconds before half. We need to figure something out here. Try to get back in this game. That is half. Down 1-0 to Man United. It's better than what I thought it was going to be, but they have been all over us. We have to figure something out. Oh, there's Armstrong. Armstrong is through.
Yeah, that looks a great matchup, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast.
Come on, man. Pass the ball to the right place. Cuts it back inside. He's going to cut it back again. Finds Bradley Dack. He's going to have a shot. De Gea with the save. Great save from De Gea, actually. Wonderful save that was. Why my player stopped running there, I have no clue. There's Sands. Sands has this shot. Let's go! James Sands scores. What a goal in the 80th minute to score. We just upped the pressure on them. Could not let them get out their own half. Woo! Sands picks a wonderful time to score. Oh my gosh. What a perfect time to score that. Great pass in. Shrugs Fred off like he's nothing. Fires it past De Gea. Let's go. Let's go. Player wide open over here. Hopefully this is not a replay. It might be. We'll find out. Up straight to penalties. This should be fun. As I said, we both had 2 shots on the game. Both had 1 goal. They only had 1 shot on target. And then, yeah, they killed us in possession and tackles. Off to the penalty shootout. Let's see if we can't get through this. First up is Bruno Fernandes. And it is off the post in. First goal. Adam Armstrong. Let's go. Puts it in. 1-1. Paul Pogba stepping up with this terrible ass freaking whatever the fuck you call this. And let's go. It's saved. You stupid son beach. Here's Brereton. Let's go. Sends the hair the wrong way. Let's go. Up next is Rashford. And he chips me off the post. They've gone that way every single time. Bradley Dack, it is saved. It is saved. And they've gone that side every single time so far. And that's saved. Are you absolutely kidding me? Absolutely kidding me here. And we're going to save that. They literally have not gone any other way. What the hell are they doing back there? And I missed. Are you absolutely kidding me? Absolutely kidding me. We're out. On pens. Out on pens. That's heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. And just like that, we are knocked out on penalties. Liverpool beat Colchester. And I'm pretty sure Wolves are going to beat Nottingham Forest. And Man City will probably beat Leicester. So that is, we are out of the Carabao Cup. Only cup we have left now is the FA Cup and the league. So it is what it is. And alright, and that is pretty much a wrap for today's episode. 2 bad games back to back. The Man United game and the Bristol City game. That's shaking my head after both of them. I mean, I really couldn't help the Bristol City game. My players literally played like nothing because we were playing a reserve team. The Man United game, should have did better on the penalties. They literally went to the same side the whole entire time. I should have picked up on that earlier. But yeah, that is it for today's episode. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all again later. Y'all have a good one.